Hello, viewers. After 26 years, it is really surprising to know about United States of America. It removed sanctions on three entities of India, those of related to nuclear energy. It was reported by US National Security Advisor J with our Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Those entities were Indian Rare Earths Limited, Baba Atomic Research Center, Indira Gandhi Atomic Research Center. Why they sanctioned restrictions on these entities or companies? Because after Pokhran Test 2, it was conducted by India. It is nuclear testing. Almost five nuclear weapons we tested in this range. 11th May 1998, we conducted five nuclear tests in Pokhran range of Rajasthan. So here, because of this condition, United States of America started to impose sanctions on India because after this Pokhran Test 2, the code name of Pokhran Test 2 is Operation Shakti. So during that time, our Prime Minister was Atal Bihari Vajpayee. After conduction of this nuclear test, Indian government announced nuclear test and it declared India is a nuclear state. This test led to economic sanctions from countries like Japan and United States. As a consequence of test, UN Security Council resolution 1172 also it imposed some restrictions. On that time, United States of America's president was Bill Clinton. He imposed sanctions on India. So because of the nuclear test was conducted by India in 1998, it was a result of some sanctions on Indian three entities which are related to atomic energy, atomic power. Even though we conducted two times nuclear test program, the first test it was conducted in 1974. The code name of a first Pokhran 1 is a Smiling Buddha and second Pokhran Operation Shakti. Indian government convened a press conference to announce test and India declared as a full-fledged nuclear state. So because of this one, there is a consequence which led to the economic sanctions from several countries, mainly Japan and United States. United States of America had placed restrictions on more than 200 entities after India tested nuclear weapons in 1998, but many have been taken off the list over the years as bilateral ties evolved between Indian and United States governments. So here the Indian Department of Atomic Energy, almost three entities were sanctioned by United States. This move and his announcement came just 2 weeks before the day the elected President Donald Trump and his government are set to take charge as President of United States of America in Washington. So here they decided the Bureau of Industry and Security of United States they delisted these companies from sanctioned list. They decided and they're reducing barriers to advanced energy cooperation, including joint research and development, that is science and technology cooperation, towards a shared energy and security needs and goals. This move will allow for closer cooperation between India and US to secure more silent critical minerals and clean energy supply chains. Overall ambition and strategic direction of the US and Indian relationship. So now United States National Security Advisor he announced that today I can announce that US is now finalizing the necessary steps to remove long-standing regulations that have prevented civil nuclear cooperative between India's leading nuclear entities and US companies. It means they allow the cooperation between India and United States nuclear energy. India and US had signed civil nuclear cooperation agreement in March 2006 only, but the sanctions on the Indian companies had remained a hindrance to any cooperation. As per United States Federal and according to the report of Jake, advisor of national security of US, He said that US was first country to collaborate with India on technology. In this event, Bureau of Industry and Security of US, they also announced it was adding 11 Chinese entities to the entity list because these citing activities are very harmful and damageful to US national security and foreign policy also. 10 entities of China were sanctioned for their advancement of Chinese military modernization through the development and integration of advanced artificial intelligence research. And other one was added into the list for its involvement in developing a technology that will aid in the production on China and advanced integrated circuits for military use. Because of all these activities which were done by the China, total 11 companies or entities of China were imposed sanctions. This removal of sanctions from India by United States of America gives a step towards the development of technology through the developed countries' ideology and new methods. Let's see what will happen in future.